Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Notre Stadium, the home field of the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last season's national champions, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They'll run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The Bearcats will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Bearcats hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. Catch made on the out route. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this is going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the receivers got it. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. You don't see the lead defensive back drop a rookie pick like that very often. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Rookie to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. He's running out of time here. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. The last time they were stopped on fourth and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. And they get it going again here. Get some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He'll try a pass here. Catch made in space. Look out. That play moves the ball across midfield and he set up for the first down at the 41. Looks like the Bearcats with first and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
The Bearcats will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Time out, trying to do the same thing here. Moves out of the pocket, trying to create here on the move. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway, got away from him. Don't see that often.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They look to throw it here on second down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's third down for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Makes the grab, and that's a nice gain, but it's going to be short of that marker.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Second down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll get out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Man, the defense did everything right here. Good coverage, good job of knowing where the quarterback is, but they just couldn't quite keep him short of the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Shotgun formation here on third down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. He made the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He makes the grab.
That's how you close a half up, but what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Completion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his target. Offense stops the clock for a second timeout to talk strategy.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Harris. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Bearcats will kick this deep, begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense in taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. He escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down there. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it. Drive coming up, quite a long way to go on third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Looking for a receiver. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked. It's a turnover on downs.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They're going to run it here. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback drops back, moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
There's the handoff. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. It's a shotgun run call. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught near the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush gets home.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
So here we go, third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Grab behind the line, it's Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Give it to the back again. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now, first and goal. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Notre Dame 21, Cincinnati 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it from the gun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring it down to the 38. That's good enough for a first down. Looks like the Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Bearcats churn out another first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Gets made on the out route.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. He's past the marker and still going. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Ball handed off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe you can see a timeout. And the tight end tries to muscle his way to a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And in first down, they go right back to him. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
The Bearcats will line up now. It's first and goal. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made to the right, but good work by the defense. They stop him for a loss.
Loss of 4.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, it was already a long shot, down a couple scores with under 2 minutes to go, but after back-to-back sacks, this fourth down seems like a price too steep to pay.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down.
What a play by this defense. High pressure situation. Game essentially on the line. These guys are trying to get back into it. Ball is thrown into the end zone. A good job of knocking it away. I think we can start to say that this one is just about over.
Second down after that run on the previous play.